households face an unfair hike in electricity bills under a government plan to change the cost of energy depending on where you live, experts have warned. Energy Secretary Ed Miliband is considering plans to introduce zonal pricing so that energy costs more in areas where demand is highest or there is a shortage of supply. The aim is to encourage major industries to locate plants where energy is available, cutting the need to build new, expensive infrastructure. But the former Labour leader was warned that ordinary households must be shielded from higher bills. Frank Arskov, Director of Energy and Climate Change Policy with UK Steel, said, "We are talking about some domestic consumers perhaps needing to be shielded. We are also talking about the fairness of whether consumers down south have to pay higher energy bills compared to up north." Andy Manning, from Citizens Advice, said some households might benefit from a regional pricing scheme, but he said, "We have to remember that some consumers who cannot be flexible will need protection and we have to make sure they are not worse off through that. But a cleverly designed, targeted bill support program, which is necessary anyway, can then hopefully protect those who may lose out." They were speaking to a House of Lords committee, which concluded in a report that regional pricing could ultimately lead to lower bills if done correctly. The Lords Industry and Regulators Committee said in a report, the government is currently considering reforms to the electricity market. In particular, it is considering a move to zonal pricing, which would see Great Britain's electricity market split into a series of regional zones with their own prices. A decision on whether to proceed with this reform is imminent.